Anyway, good evening everyone. I'll begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the lands on which we are gathered this evening, the Wurundjeri people, and recognise their connection to our lands, waters and communities. I pay my respects to elders, past and present, and to First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who are with us here today. Thank you to Uncle Andrew Gardner for your very meaningful welcome to country. And it's also a pleasure to represent the Minister for Multicultural Affairs, Ingrid Stitt. I'd also like to acknowledge my parliamentary colleagues, Ahmed Keskin, Executive Director of the Australian Intercultural Society, Consul Corps, Viv Nguyen, Chair of the Victorian Multicultural Commission, faith and community leaders, and the many dignitaries here this evening. Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak to you all. Welcome to the Australian Intercultural Society's 20th Iftar dinner. And I'm honoured to co-host this special occasion alongside Nick McGowan and Ahmed Keskin. And it's wonderful to be here with you as we celebrate this blessed month of Ramadan, a time for reflection, generosity and spiritual renewal. Tonight we come together to connect and share in the meaning behind this celebration and to honour the strength of Victoria's vibrant and diverse multiculturalism. The Allan Labor government is working with our proud multicultural communities to make Victoria stronger, safer and fairer. Celebrations like this remind us that our strength lies in the relationships and connections that hold us together. And it reflects what it means to be Victorian. No matter who you are, where you were born or the language you first spoke, here in Victoria, you can belong. We don't just tolerate diversity, we embrace it. It's part of who we are. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the difficult time that our Muslim community is going through, right now and over the past 2 years in particular. Our Muslim community in Victoria, and indeed across Australia, is experiencing an incredibly alarming level of Islamophobia and anti-Muslim hate. The racism that Muslims experience has been normalised, and it's unacceptable. The Allan Labor government stands with you. We stand with you against those politicians who say racist and vile things for their own self-serving purposes. And we stand with you against those politicians who refuse to call it out. Victoria is a great place to live, and our multiculturalism is fundamental to that. But in today's world, even if you're working hard and doing the right thing, the cost of living is putting pressure on your family, budgets, and your family time. Healthcare is difficult for your busy families to access, and you're relying more and more on your family and networks to support you. We see it every day. And only Labor has new solutions to make life easier, safer and more affordable for each and every one of you. We know that your community is struggling with the cost of living, just like all Victorians. It's why, to save time and money, we are making work from home a right your boss can't take away, improving public transport and roads to get you home sooner, and delivering more homes young people can afford near trains and jobs. But we know the biggest cost of living help for families is public healthcare and education you can rely on. We are all proud to be Australian because we have a health system that supports our elders and an education system that helps our kids achieve their dreams. It's why we've hired 17,000 more nurses and midwives and built 11 new hospitals. And why we're making healthcare easier and cheaper with free urgent care clinics and chemist care now, so you can get your script without going to the GP. It's why we've delivered free TAFE and 121 new schools, because Labor always invests in your children's future. And as families struggle with the cost of living, we're helping them with the cost of school and free dental checkups, free public transport for every child, and saving families money on uniforms and devices. And we know our community is concerned about safety. Victoria now has the most police officers in Australia because Labor always invests in frontline public services. And our plan to reduce violent youth crime delivers both serious consequences and early interventions with adult time for violent crime, more local police and a violence reduction unit to stop crime before it starts. And our multicultural community should feel safe to walk down the street without fear of racist abuse. And it's why we've made racist hate speech a crime with the toughest laws in the nation. And we'll continue to protect your community's right to practice your religion, your culture, free from fear and hate. So thank you for the honour inviting me here tonight to break fast and partake in the blessed month of Ramadan. Thank you once again to Ahmet and the AIS team on your efforts to contribute to the rich tapestry of Victoria's successful multiculturalism. Wa salamu alaikum, and to all, Ramadan Kareem. Thank you.